We are back with another amazing episode of Battle of the Bands with Kyle and Johnny.
No.
Yes, I'm the new host, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Hello, I'm actually Sam's twin brother.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so Sam's unfortunately under the weather.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, what did he come down with?
He has COVID-24.
Oh, I heard that's the one Jack Bauer got.
Yes. Yeah, for 24 hours, but the side effects is that you are Kiefer Sutherland and you have a gun and you're, I don't know 24. To make
You haven't seen it?
I know of it, I just don't know the reference.
It's awesome.
I think he has Alzheimer's now.
No, does he really?
Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh.
Really?
If I'm not mistaken.
No. I think you're thinking of Bruce Willis.
I think I'm thinking of Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Sad.
Kiefer Sutherland, Canadian.
Yeah.
Very cool.
He's Canadian. And he's in a band.
Really? And are we rolling on cameras?
Yeah, buddy. You missed all of it.
Sorry.
Buddy, you missed everything.
Sorry, Johnny. And I'm not Kyle, I am Kral.
You're Krell.
Yes.
Yes.
Kyle's got COVID-69.
Yeah, what's that?
That's when you 69 someone and it gets you end up losing your voice, you end up losing all taste, and you actually go to the hospital for a few days.
Oh.
Yeah, so Kyle, I hope you're doing well.
Aw, our heart goes out to you.
I remember he last time I saw him, he was green as a
Ew.
freaking lime.
Ew.
I know.
That is bad. Well, okay. Well, I guess we should introduce ourselves to each other.
Yes,
Because I've actually never met you before.
A pleasure to meet
So
you.
my name is Jeunet. It's a bit of a French name. It's a bit of a French name.
Mm-hmm.
I like to rock climb, and I like to dance with my friends.
That's freaking awesome, and I love that.
And I have the same voice as Sam.
Yep, I absolutely understand that. I am Krell.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet y'all. Hope y'all
Yes.
doing good. I am, if you've ever seen the movie Us, how they have people underneath the ground, living in tunnels, copying pretty much what people above the ground do.
Yeah.
I'm Kyle's other.
Okay. Yes,
Krell.
your eyes are a little dead. So that
Yes.
makes sense.
And so
That
if you're
explains
wondering
that.
why maybe I'm a little low energy or if I have a little bit of dead eyes today, well, that's because I am Krell, the other of Kyle, who I eat mice. That's usually what I
Cool.
whatever I find underground. Kind of cool.
Yes.
Who are you?
Yeah, and what's your name, actually?
Can I just say that
we don't know it yet.
never have I ever spoken to anyone to talk to me like this, not even underground.
Yeah.
Where people are quite rude, by the way.
And you are who?
Kiki Osaka.
Kiki Osaka. Pardon?
I'm a French revolutionary.
Okay.
Here to tell you.
Sam mentioned that there would be a
third.
A third, and this is Kiki Osaka.
Yeah, Kiki
Okay.
Osaka. Anyways, the monarchy is still in power in France, and so I'm just here to.
Interesting.
No, I'm very cool. I think we're three very cool guys.
Three
This is
very
kind
cool
of
dudes.
a
And
breath of fresh air from the previous
And you're
episodes.
Decider Junior's buddy?
No, I'm also Decider Junior.
Oh,
yeah.
you can jump
Okay.
between.
Yeah,
You can jump
exactly.
between.
Well,
Yeah.
So he's gone right now.
Yeah, right now Decider Junior.
Okay, great.
Well, Kyle told me when he was in the hospital that you will exist and you're kind of here. That's how he described it. He's kind of there.
He's kind of here.
So very cool, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Very nice to meet you. And let us know when Decider comes back.
Arrête.
What was that?
Sorry.
Bless you.
French revolutionary.
Bless you.
Oh,
Okay.
You stopped, you said.
Wait.
Oh, that's what that word is.
And so now you're French, which I like.
Yeah. So you're full French now?
Wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
Oui.
What's what?
Wait.
Oh, come on.
What?
Jeannet, you are literally French, brother.
No, I'm not. French name.
Well, okay.
French name is different.
Can I ask where you're from then?
I was born in Idaho.
Born in Idaho, went to Vegas to get married to your 1-year-old wife.
Yes.
But you were one, so nothing weird.
I was one. No, it's my mommy's choice.
Mommy's choice.
Can I show you something, though, that I brought from Idaho?
Yes?
This drink. It's called Jelly Poppin' Boba. Boba or Baba?
Boba.
Boba, we'd say, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Jelly Poppin' Boba. It's a busy can. There's a lot of different fonts and
Yes. Brought to you by O's Bubble.
Rose Bubble. How do you say that word? Lychee?
Lychee, oolong tea, and aloe vera.
Yeah.
So an oolong tea with lychee, aloe vera, and jelly popping boba.
Sounds
Lychee.
delicious.
It's called lychee, Kyle.
Lychee?
Krill, and where I'm from, about 80 feet under where we are, it's called lychee.
You've never seen a lychee underground.
No, but I heard of it. I heard they're very fun.
Oh, they are fun.
Yeah.
They are fun. We Idaho. It's the Idaho fruit.
Okay, this is all becoming too real. Can we please stop this?
What do you mean?
This charade we're playing.
What's charade?
It's scaring me.
What is?
The games.
The games.
What
the hell are you
the
talking
games
about?
we play on this podcast? I just want
Games?
real.
What are you talking about?
Why can't we do a talk show where we have like interesting people on?
Because then we would have a talk show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why can't we have like scientists on this show? Why do we have to talk about fucking music?
It's
Scientists.
so interesting that it's like we need interesting people on. You're talking to a literal rock climber and a mole person
He can't even
from
speak
Idaho.
French.
from Idaho.
He's saying he's a French
I
guy.
will
He
say,
can't speak French.
you are very basic and
What?
quite boring.
What are you talking about? I got married when I was 1.
That's the most interesting thing about you. And do you have memories of your wedding day?
Of course.
Do you have little and I'm sorry to
Well, I just want to drink my little thing. That's why I mean,
before
if you
we
want to
drink
know my
that,
whole life
can I
story.
ask one question?
What?
When you were getting married at 1
Yeah.
and you guys were cute,
Yeah.
usually in a regular wedding, or at least where I'm from,
What?
you have a ring boy
Yeah.
who walks down, usually a child.
Yep.
Since you were babies, was it kind of a fetus getting rolled
It
across
was in a,
the
in a
ground?
jar, in a mason jar,
in a mason jar, and it had
Yeah.
the ring in its mouth or something?
And around it, around its
Really?
head. Yeah.
And then maybe-
that was my brother who didn't make it.
Oh, what was his
Yeah.
name?
His name is Ein.
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 Rhymes with Brine.
Well, so
And
my
that's
mom,
where he lived.
and my
Gotta
mom,
visit
my mom, God bless her soul, she was, she thought it'd be cute to put the ring in there, and she thought it'd be cute to put the ring in there, but the ring, it just turned the water like green and basically toxic.
Of course, yeah.
And so then, we opened it, and here you go.
Here's what I say when I go into my Brine nighttime sleep cell.
What?
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean. You have to.
Keep it clean. Because if I'm going to be in my brine, I don't want to get pickled. And it's a joke.
There's a lot of sugar in this.
Really?
Yeah.
Tons, dude. What the hell did you buy us?
180 calories, which I love.
A lot of calories. 43 grams of sugar.
40. That's still quite a
That's
bit.
crazy.
And 0 grams of fat, which
And
is
contains
healthy.
5% juice. 5% of this
what's
whole
the
thing
other
is
shit?
juice.
What's the other
Shit. It's shit.
And
ingredients? Okay, water, sugar, aloe vera,
I don't like that it says
popping,
It loves this
Popping
whole
boba.
the whole brand of this thing is that it pops in your mouth.
oolong tea,
Pops in your mouth.
flavor, citrus. I love flavor is in the ingredients. Flavor.
I like Boba. Boba sounds like a character from Star Wars that would try to trap.
Well,
Leia.
there is a character named Boba Fett. You ass.
And you knew that, too. You were in the science fiction shit.
You don't know me.
What? When you said Boba sounds like a character, I was like, if he says Star Wars, I can't imagine. And you did.
Whatever. I'm Boba fed up.
Yeah. Frodo. Frodo sounds like a character in like Lord of the Rings or something, eh?
Yeah, well, I don't-
Kind of sounds like a hobbit or
Shut
something.
up. Whatever. Shall we crack her open?
Yeah, let's crack her open.
I don't know if it's. I have a lot of questions about it. I don't know if it's carbonated.
I don't know
if
anything.
it's
I saw this in the fridge. I scooped it up.
May I ask where-
It was the last 3.
It smells very sweet.
It was covered in dust. I will say. I'll be honest. Oh, that smells like cleaning product.
It smells good.
Okay.
That's it.
Not bad. Tastes like tea.
You're psycho.
Tastes like tea.
Tastes like tea. Tastes
Sweet tea.
Sweet. Yeah.
I didn't get any bubbles in mine, did you?
I'm scared that the bubbles all solidified into one big thing at the bottom of the can.
Yeah, did
Oh,
you get any
no.
bubbles?
I will
in
say
yours?
None.
can is very
Are you supposed to shake
heavy.
it?
Oh, God. They're going to make us drink the whole thing?
Oh, maybe you're
So you
supposed to
have to-
shake it. Do you think?
Best
don't know.
before.
Dear God.
Oh, 25th. Yeah.
What?
MA 21.
Mart.
Well, 20.
Well, no,
25.
It's 2025. We're good. We're good. Don't worry. I know there's no bubbles in mine.
Me neither, brother.
Jelly.
done.
There's no jelly popping boba in here.
And it doesn't say
All right, well, whatever.
to shake it.
Okay, fine. Maybe I'll hit something.
Maybe.
And hello, welcome to Battle of the Bands. I am Sam, and that was my
What?
bit. What?
That was your bit?
Yeah.
Very cool. And joke's on you, motherfuckers. This is Kyle.
Gotcha.
That's great.
Gotcha.
Kind of a one of those bits where there's no return.
No return. I thought, should we commit to this? Should we not? I couldn't really think of a funny thing for my character.
You took it as far as you could. I really do. I
I kinda-
props to you both.
You tried to end it, and I wouldn't let you.
Yeah.
Well, it was the ultimate no and from Decider Jr.
Can we end this charade? He said.
Can we end this charade?
Can we end this charade? No. I'm happy to be back. I'm Sam.
Oh, ooh, yeah, it's good to be here. I guess that was an improv exercise, and maybe there's a few notes that we have for everybody.
Yeah.
Sam, I
What?
notice you did not think of anything kind of interesting.
Well,
You went
getting married at
Sade?
one was something,
Which was
and,
good.
Brother died because they put a ring in his mason jar because he was a fetus.
I think that was great.
That was great. That was the last second thing.
Something about me that I noticed that I am going to fix and change for, especially when I do improv like that. I always have a giant rat wife or a rat of some kind having a persona.
Yeah.
And I'm going to quit that, cut that out, and listeners, do not worry, that is my last rat riff.
Yeah. It's funny. Don't get me wrong, but it's something that maybe you depend on sometimes.
It's a crutch.
It's a crutch. That's the word.
And if someone told me when I first started comedy that my crutch would be making rats more human, I would kill myself right on the spot, brother.
I gotta say something. I love this room. I love the color. It's nauseating.
It's horrible.
Something I just noticed.
Please.
I think there's dry boogers on the wall. There's a dried bloody booger that I almost put my fucking hand on. Right there. That is disgusting.
And
A dried bloody booger. How long has that been there?
I don't know.
I can't unsee it now. That
Might be something else.
well, like what?
I don't know. You don't know.
Food? Maybe food.
Maybe food.
It's not natural. It's not
Oh,
like
dude.
the room didn't come like that.
Boogers don't leave that mark. That looks.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't. Dude, didn't
Have you
know-
rubbed boogies on your wall before?
Yeah, of course, but not in years, and I still remember it though. That's not boogers.
It's bloody.
Yeah.
Maybe it's blood.
It could just be blood.
Yeah.
Could just be straight up blood that you or someone just went. on the
Nothing
wall.
wrong. Nothing wrong with this room. I got to be honest. I love this room. It is so small that, and I have so many memories of it from living in it.
Because this was your bedroom.
That it makes me feel a little crazy even
Yeah?
being here.
Yeah.
And I used to live in this room, and on the ground would be my mattress, no bed frame. And the bed was so big, it covered most of the room, and I would live in this room every
Dude,
single day
this is like-
during COVID.
This is where you find a dog, like an abandoned dog or something. They go into
Yep.
a room, There's just a big bed and water dripping from the ceiling.
Yeah. Or it's like there's someone it's like, oh, did you hear about that crazy guy, the guy who wrote that 1,000-page manifesto where he said everyone was a creature? This is where he lived.
Yeah, this is where he wrote it.
Yeah, and you're like,
It's just you on a typewriter, middle of your bed. Yeah, I was talking to our friend Alex last night, and he said you lived in here for around 3 years. Was it 3 years around?
Oh, maybe yeah.
3 years.
Not too shabby.
No, but how often were you in this room though?
I would use it similar to how people use their hotel rooms on vacation.
It's just a place to sleep.
Where I sleep.
You really can't do much, and it's good that you did that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that was a sign, that and then, that thing, I was like, it's just where I sleep. And that worked great for a long time.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened. You had to stay inside.
Oh yeah.
And the only time I could find peace and quiet alone was in this tiny, tiny room.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
I feel sorry
really
for
crazy.
you. A lot of stuff on the walls. I'm starting to pick up on everything. A lot of red. Do you see that?
Yep. Yeah.
Is that blood too? Why
That's
is
not
Why is there
blood.
blood on your walls?
Enough.
What is it?
Everyone, after a few years of living in a room, you're going to get blood all over the walls on every wall.
Buddy, you literally have red. I'm not even doing a bit.
And there's fist marks of where you punch the wall too.
A lot
Brother.
of chips.
Swear to God,
A lot of
chips and
history.
stuff.
A lot of emotion in
A
here.
lot of emotion.
There's just a white drip on this wall too.
Can you stop looking
This
at the
room's
fucking
crazy.
walls?
This room's not.
Yes, the room is horrible, and we all know. We all know the room is horrible. You don't have to act like it's not. We know. I moved out.
I know you got a nice room now.
Yes, it's awesome.
up.
Listeners, you would love my new room.
You got the big boy room.
Yes.
That might be the biggest room in the house.
No.
No,
Second biggest.
second biggest. Who got biggest? Oh, this one over here.
B-Ret, yeah.
Nice.
Anyway,
yeah.
fellas, good to be back. Decided
Good
Junior.
to be back.
Pleasure to see you.
Yep. nice
Pleasure to
to
see you, buddy. How you been? You
you.
good?
Yeah. Just I've been good. Just watching Food Network.
Food Network.
Amazing.
Yes, you are quite the foodie.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Okay, and can I ask you then, why are you watching the Food Network?
The kids.
C.
Okay, the kid. Oh, like
They're making cakes at high speed. It's really fun to watch.
yeah, the
Okay.
Junior. What do you call Iron Chef Junior?
Iron
Yeah,
Chef Jr.
Chef Junior. You got Chop Junior, all that shit.
Yeah, I like when they yell
All
at the kids.
Junior.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, but then have you seen that video of Chef Gordon Ramsay being so nice to a kid, being like, "Don't worry, it's all right. It's just cooking. Don't worry."
I have not
Yeah.
seen
And then
that.
it cuts to him talking to an adult, being like, "You fucking donut."
Yo, but you want to know something about what's that show he did? Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Those people aren't chefs or cooks at all. They're like people who just want to pretend to be in a kitchen, and he's supposed to lose it on them.
Yeah.
So they can't cook, and he's just.
I would
like,
never go to
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
It makes him seem like
that's
they're
the
like,
contest, right?
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
and the prize is to be a you get to make the salads at one of Chef Gordon
Exactly.
Ramsay's restaurants. The winner gets 45 Gordon bucks.
You're now dishwasher.
You get your very own dishwasher in my restaurant.
His face is mangled now. You see Gordon Ramsay? Poor guy.
I mean,
Really?
From Botox, yeah.
Oh, I love
Really?
He looks great, but he looks mangled.
Oh, interesting. He's great. I love it when he loves something. When he loves a dish, when he goes, yeah, fresh, real nice, yeah, good, beautiful display, and he just looks at the guy and he goes, well done, yep,
That was well done.
well done, thank you.
You are very good.
No, be proud of yourself. He says something like that.
Be proud of
You should be
yourself.
proud. Delicious.
Because that
Very
is
nice.
better than I've ever had in my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great. It's
I
very
love that.
quick.
It's very cool. And then it's like the dishes that he likes. The way that I would use the same descriptors would be like a Big Mac I found on the street. I'd be like, tastes good. Yep. Buns are fresh. No, it's surprisingly fresh.
I would love to see you on Hell's Kitchen. I would love. Who made this? Kyle, here. And you walk it up and because I know you like laugh when you're nervous. You'd be like, oh, what? What?
I know.
And he'd be like,
Gordon!
feel that's fucking raw. Oh, good. And you'd be like, Gordon, brother, come on, man. Don't yell at me, baby.
It's fucking raw. And I go, you know what I like raw? Sex. And he, get the fuck out of, are you just kidding?
Give me your apron. And then I can see you turn around being like, take it off, huh?
Or he's like, give me your apron. I'm like, I take it off. I'm naked.
And you're like, you're not actually mad, are you? Are you actually mad?
Okay.
You're not actually mad.
Too
Gordon.
real, man. Too real, obviously.
Gordon. Yeah, you'd be like, brother, come on, man.
Wait, you're actually mad about this. It's literally a TV show.
Get the fuck out.
Yes. No, I couldn't be.
I'd try. I'd shake.
Yeah.
I have memories of working at places, and if there's any altercation, I would like straight up like freeze and just like be like shaking. It was terrible.
Between coworkers or between
Yeah.
like, oh, yo.
Like if two people went at it and started screaming, I'd be like, holy fuck. Or if I got screamed at or oh yeah, I shut down.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know what happened to me. I don't know why that is, but I'm exactly the same way. And
Yeah.
I need to make sure that people aren't mad at me or that everything's okay. Probably to a point where it's too much.
Too
Yeah,
much,
it's pretty
yeah?
pathetic. But Sam,
Interesting, yes.
looking back,
But-
sorry, Kyle. Okay, sorry.
No, Decider Jr., yeah, your time is limited on the podcast for sure. I think we're about 2 more messages away before we have a new Decider Jr.
Sarah Jr. might be a monthly thing. Each month we have a new
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, you could come
Or
back.
gal.
Who I am.
Or gal, which would be good.
Or doggy. Oh, camera.
Great.
Or doggy. What were you going to say? You're going to say something very interesting. What's up?
Yeah, looking
Very
back,
interesting.
even though you freeze up, looking back, do you want to kill them? Like when you after the fact.
Oh, where I've been yelled at?
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, you're-
absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I want
Where
to
you get really mad.
violent thoughts. Oh, sure. Would never act on it, but oh yeah.
Yep, I find myself, I'm probably at my most pathetic in that time where it's like after you get yelled at or after an altercation that you're part of and you're finally alone and you're like to yourself like, no, fucking, you don't even know
Yeah.
what the fucking...
Think what you should have said.
Well, no, I wouldn't do that because you're the person that does that.
Dude, I do that with shit that happened like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I have like things where I didn't say it in the moment and I still like go at this person from something that happened when I was in like grade 10.
Yeah.
So unhealthy. And then I find myself like like in my kitchen, like feeling like I'm actually there, and I'm like, this is unhealthy. This is so bad.
I'm even a step removed where I'll watch a video of people fighting and I notice my fists are clenched and I'm like primed to fight.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, what am I doing?
That's crazy. I'd say that doesn't happen to me. I feel sick when I watch fights sometimes.
When I watch fights, it like primes me for some reason. And
Like
in a way where I'm like, I'm not gonna watch fights anymore.
Like it amps you up?
I saw an adult push a kid to the ground and I was like,
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
I agree. I agree, bro.
I agree.
Kyle,
I agree. Guy who's like psycho.
Slowly having a stroke. I agree, my bigger man.
Guy who wants the podcast to continue but is still having a stroke during. I agree, but good and no good or bad, and that's a good.
Dude, I gotta send you this video and you gotta play this. I think the woman's okay. Have you seen the woman who she has a stroke while she's in
On the
anchor?
news? Yeah, that is very, very scary.
It's scary, and I think she's fine.
Yeah.
But the thing that makes me laugh is she is just committed.
Yeah.
And she still has the news anchor tone. But she's not even making any sense.
Oh, I think like brain stuff like that makes me the most uncomfortable when I watch and scares me the most. Is
Why?
Losing grasp of being able to do something with your brain but you still try to do it. I saw this like movie scene where a guy gets shot in the head and the guy who gets shot in the head still is walking, trying to leave, and it makes me have goosebumps. That are like,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds dark as hell.
Yes.
Here, let me send this to you real quick so you can so the people at home can listen.
This is news reporter having stroke.
A lot of new details this morning about that Los Angeles television reporter who suddenly began slurring her speech and speaking gibberish in her report on the Grammys. The video of Serene Branson quickly went viral, and Andrew Kenny has a lot more on this medical mystery. And Andrew, anyone who's done live TV can sympathize with Serene, but right away this seemed to be something far more serious.
Oh my God! It's just talking about
interpretation tonight. We had a very Darrison bite. Let's go to Terrace and look for the head of the pit.
It's almost painful to watch at first.
Imagine watching that after. It's almost painful to watch. The big dumb idiot who tries to speak but couldn't.
There's some errors and there's some errors. That's literally how I sound sometimes.
Yeah, totally. That's what happens when you have too much food or drink.
Yeah, that's how I sound on the podcast a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I think she's okay, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
I think so.
We can laugh about it.
Yeah.
No, it's just, yeah. Anyways.
Be very embarrassed.
I think the messenger has sent. I wouldn't give two fucks, to be honest. If I had a stroke, I would not be embarrassed in the slightest. I would say anyone who's embarrassed for me, you a loser. Like anyone that be watching that and they're just like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. It's like, brother,
Yeah.
I had a stroke.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Gives a fuck.
Fair enough.
Make sure I'm alive. I don't know.
Brother,
What?
you got a new song?
I do have a new song.
But an old song, kind of a throwback.
A bit of a throwback song. I played this actually at the live show.
Which is available on our Patreon.
On our Patreon, if you want to hear the full episode. It was so fun. We should think about maybe doing another live show.
You guys were. For Drake.
For Drake?
Yeah, you guys said you were going to do one for Drake, the albums.
Oh,
that wasn't going to be live.
I got one of the bobas.
Yeah, I'm starting to get bobas now.
Kind of strange. You know what they remind me of a little bit? Gushy.
Ew!
Gushy.
Gucci balls.
They said they remind me of Gushy
Ew.
balls. I don't know if you remember that.
Dude, that one just blew the fuck up in my mouth.
They're popping. They're pop.
How long do you think this juice has been in this can?
A long time. Years.
3-4 years?
Yeah, of
This
course.
juice has been in this can?
The life this juice has lived is probably longer than a lot of dogs.
Dude, the skin of that ball is like dangling in my mouth.
There's nothing
Were
good
these
about
even
this.
in the fridge or were they
No.
out in dry cheese?
No, they're just on the shelf covered in dust. Thought it'd be funny if I bought him.
Yeah, of course. My stomach already feels different, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the song, we played it live, which we loved.
So a lot of people loved it. And this artist, it was something panties.
Yes, it was something. It
was something panties.
It was great.
But people loved it so much that they bought his records and his song skyrocketed to #1.
Amazing.
Yeah, like that's how big of a pull we have.
Yeah.
We're kind of like the Joe Rogan experience. Like whoever comes on here, but their career just takes off the next
And
day.
it's a lot of pressure. Can I be honest? It's a lot of pressure because to know you have that much power.
Yeah. No, it is. It's like too much pressure.
Where we say something's good, boom. We're going to get it.
We say something's bad, career ruined.
Your career's ruined.
Yeah, so it's
why?
like,
Hey, why are you begging on the street? Why are you trying to only get change and cigarettes from the street?
well, Kyle and Sam said that this song sucked, and now me homeless now.
Yeah.
I think I'm like the news reporter. Me a homeless, daughter now dying there.
That's very interesting. I think that's a great plug also for our Patreon because we have not only that full live episode, all the songs that we have,
Yeah.
as well as After the Battles.
After the battles.
But let's listen to.
Yeah, let's listen to this. This is I can't remember the name of this artist.
But I'm excited.
Something panties. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call them panties.
Panties.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Looky, looky.
Oh, I love this already.
Look with the cat dragged in.
Look what the cat
How you
dragged
doing?
in.
Last time I saw you, you were at Whole Foods with your mommy. How's your mom? She good?
Nice.
I heard she had hip surgery. Yeah.
Why is he very sexy?
How's her spirits? I hope she's in good spirits, because my aunt had hip surgery. And she's never walked the same. So, just, yeah, I hope she's good. Magnesium's actually really good for him. Do you remember? Do you remember the summertime?
Ooh.
We stayed up till 2, and then we rendezvoused. Yeah. And then we smoked a blunt. We do not smoke the blunts. We just like rolling fun.
Like rolling
Cause I
fun.
wanna go down. Hey.
Nice.
And I wanna mess around. Okay. You look so good. But you don't really understand why you're with your own man. Hey.
Wow.
Magnesium's really good for hips. I know like there's some calcium pills. Omega, like fish oil.
He's a pharmacist.
Really helps my aunt.
Oh.
As well. She still uses a cane.
So he's
but
behind the counter right
just
now.
Hit me up though.
Oh
I
my
can
God!
load
Now it makes sense.
We like the Three Stooges.
Woo!
Cause I want to poke you in the eye. Ha! You Larry, I'm Mo. You Curly, I'm Champ. Then I'm gonna hit you with a wrench.
Wow.
Get that dog, go, go, go,
Sound
go.
like Pac-Man.
That's Curly.
I wanna go hit
Three
you
Stooges.
under the lights. I wanna kiss you and kiss you again.
Nice.
Ooh, hit me up like Jesus Christ. You my Jesus piece.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
And I bring you to your knees.
How much is
You
left?
praying,
It's 26 seconds.
praying for the beginning.
Quite a long thing.
song.
Well, you gotta listen to it. Yeah.
You always sin.
Number one hit.
Yeah.
Do you remember that night where we were looking at the stars and you said, imagine if you had Jello full fingers, and I said, you are so random as fuck, and you said, I know.
All right. There
An
you go.
interesting end to
Number
that
one
song
hit
as well.
around the world.
And I love that very much.
Yeah, very good, very good. We love you, Panties.
We love you,
Panties the pharmacist.
Dr. Panties,
Dr. Panties.
which is an amazing R&B
Dr.
name.
Panties. And he's really worried
I am
about
Dr.
your mother's fall. Your mother had a fall, and he's asking if she's okay. So he's thoughtful too.
Well, I hope he's not saying that just to try to get in
No.
to said panties.
No, Dr. Panties.
He cares about cares about his patients.
No, exactly. He
Dr.
loves
Panties patients.
Dr. Panties patients. I love you so.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I don't have patience for this. I got patience on my list.
I got patience with your patience. That's
I
good.
love that.
That's good. Dr.
Wow.
Panties might make a comeback.
And speaking of, I actually have a really interesting, I don't have a song yet, but I found this artist that I think is related to Dr. Panties. He must be. His name is Mr. Panties.
Ooh.
So I think he has all of the horniness of panties,
Yeah.
but with none of the smarts or credentials.
But he's a mister.
He's a big mister.
He's a mister.
He's about 8 feet tall.
Okay. Mr. Panties.
Yeah.
Ew.
And he doesn't know much.
I don't like saying panties. I feel
I
it feels
hate
gross.
saying panties. I say underwear. or gaunch.
Gaunch is crazy.
Can I take your gaunch off?
Gaunche, yummy, yummy. I'm
you
the
ever put-
Gaunch monster.
I put the gaunch to the side.
Hi, Mr. Gaunch.
Hi, I'm Gaunch. Yeah, this is my family, the Gaunches.
The wet Gaunch.
I love Gaunch. Listen, maybe we get into it.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, once you have one ball, you kind of want another. I'm addicted to balls.
Yes.
Jelly poppin' Bubba. I am addicted to that. I want another ball in my mouth. Yeah, let's get into the bands.
I will go first.
Oh, I'd love that.
My band is someone who I've seen live, but not play music, just in life, seen live.
Oh, cool.
The first time I ever even heard about them. And he goes by the name Orville Peck.
Woo! You saw Orville like walking down the street?
Yes. Well, yeah, I'll tell before we get into him.
Yeah.
The first time I ever saw him, I was with my friends Ben and Alex, and we were going to go for dinner, and we went for dinner near the Danforth Music Hall.
Okay.
And we were sitting in this place, and we looked over, and there's a big table of like 12 people, and they were all dressed head to toe cowboy gear.
Interesting.
And for like maybe an hour, we like made fun of them, laughing like, "Oh my God, look at those guys!" Or
Yeah.
being like, "Mom, where's my cowboy stuff?" You know, like
yeah.
these riffs about like an old man being like, "Mom, where's my hat? I can't leave without my big cowboy hat." You know. And then we were laughing, thought they were dorks.
Yeah.
Left, walked by Danforth Music Hall, realized Orville Peck was playing that night. We're like, "Oh, you know what? We don't know who that is, but maybe it was like, maybe that was a band or something."
Yeah.
And then we looked it up, and it absolutely was them.
Amazing.
And then
Did the guy have the thing on? That's his look,
well,
right?
I don't think he did,
The dangly face thing?
but yeah.
Funny.
Maybe we just saw the crew, but we saw it was definitely like
That's
Orville Peck
awesome.
crew.
That's awesome.
And
Cool.
maybe he was there. I don't know.
He might have been. I don't know what he looks like, so.
I'll tell you a little bit about him. After that, we listened to him, and I was like, oh, I do actually like this artist. I think I would have wanted to have gone to that concert. But he is, real name, Daniel Patoot. And I don't know if that is how you say his last name. Maybe Pitout. Pitout.
Pitout?
Pitout.
I actually think it might be French.
It might be Pitou. Well, he's South African.
Oh, really?
Known professionally as Orville Peck, he's a South African country musician based in the United States. He wears a fringed mask and does not show his face publicly.
Mm-hmm.
He released his debut album Pony in 2019, which is amazing, followed by the EP Show Pony the next year, and his second studio album Bronco, which was released in April 2022. He was born in Johannesburg, South Africa, lived there until he was 15, and he's the son of a sound engineer, and he did voiceover work for cartoons and other media as a child, which is kind of
Whoa.
weird. Yeah.
Wow.
Growing up, he took ballet classes for 12 years and performed in musical theater productions. So he's kind of like you, Sam. By the time he was in his early 20s.
What did you just say?
And then, when he was in the early 20s, he had been on national tours of musicals, which is pretty crazy.
Wow.
He moved to London for a foundation degree in acting from the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art in 2014.
Kid's talented.
He then played Jonathan Harris / Peter Pan in the Mischief Theater production of Peter Pan Goes Wrong at the Apollo Theater in 2016.
Peter Pan goes wrong. I never heard of
Yeah.
that. What happens? Peter Pan goes rogue.
Yeah, Peter Pan
Brings
goes
a gun to
rogue.
Neverland.
Let's just say when he was flying out of the window, he flew right into a building. 3,000 people perished.
Aw.
Never land? Yeah, he didn't because he died hitting the building.
He ain't never gonna land.
Orville Peck's a pseudonym, so obviously we all know that. He's been described as presumably older than 20 and younger than 40.
Okay.
Peck self-produced his debut album Pony and released it in 2019 through Sub Pop, which is I love Sub Pop, and a lot of the artists I bring are Sub Pop artists. He's noted that he wrote, produced, and played every instrument he could on the album while working in a coffee shop and living with his parents, which kind of gives me hope as a 28-year-old loser. In June of that year, he performed his songs Dead of Night and Take You Back live on CBC Radio 1's Q, which we love Q. It's a Canadian masterpiece.
Of course, Gian Gameche.
And Pony was named to the was the initial long list for the 2019 Polaris Music Prize, and he also received a Juno Award for Alternative Album of the Year, the Juno Awards of 2020.
Cool.
Was that
But he's not Canadian.
No, he just for some reason
That's fucking
Canada
bullshit.
likes him. I know. Peck, for his influences, Peck strongly identifies with 1970s era country music and lists classic stars Waylon Jennings, George Jones, Tammy Wynette, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Bobby Gentry, Reba McEntire, and Dolly Parton, all as influences.
Boom.
Outside of country music, Peck has mentioned Roy Orbison, Oasis, Whitney Houston, Lana Del Rey, as well as film directors David Lynch and John Waters as influences.
Nice.
And also, fun fact, he lives in the house that the Red Hot Chili Peppers guitarist used to live in.
John Frusciante?
Yeah.
Cool.
And he lives in there, and there's a post in his house where John Frusciante carved his name in.
Was this house where he was on like heroin and shit?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Which is kind of crazy. And for his personal life, Orville Peck is gay. Regarding his reasons for wearing a mask to perform, he has stated, "The only reason I don't talk about it in depth is not because I want to dodge any questions, but because I want people to have their own take on it. I don't want to lay it out and pin it down. I just don't think that it's important."
Attention whore.
Okay. And who do you got, my guy?
Do you think Sia is a attention whore as well? Like these people that don't, they're like, who's another artist you don't know what they look like? Oh, Daft Punk. Like, do you think?
No, but they don't go on too. Daft Punk, I feel like it's real. And same with Sia too. She does like producing work now. But
You think it's real?
Yeah, bro. When you're in like limelight and you're having like this whole like masquerade thing going, being like, oh, have your own take. It's because you're an attention whore. But Sia, Daft Punk, I actually don't think.
Well, they're in the lime. Like they're popular.
Hardly. Daft Punk is hardly out there.
They're not.
They're
They
probably
don't really. I mean, they're not even.
There's a run where they were putting on a lot of stuff though.
putting it out, but not like.
Oh, you mean like
physically
doing
touring.
concerts and
Yeah.
stuff? No, I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would.
Slipknot. Attention
I don't know.
whores. You
I don't even
Slipknot?
know. I know who Slipknot is, but they wore. They
all
wore masks.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
What do you? I don't know anything about them. What do you think?
Well, do you think they're in the same vein because they do a lot of live shows and there's like 10 of them. They all wear masks.
Well, I would argue maybe every musician, actor, director, anybody who is kind of creating stuff to be in the limelight, no matter face cover or not, they're an attention whore that they're missing something and there's something wrong with them.
Oh yeah, anyone who's needs to be on stage.
It's
I literally
crazy.
had that thought today.
Yeah.
I had that thought while I was making lunch. I was like, any person that needs to go on stage, there's something missing.
Yeah.
There's absolutely something wrong with you.
Sure. I absolutely agree. So be it funny little dangly things in front of you.
Mainly things are not. Him and James Brown both fucked up the same way.
Yeah, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I like that. And who's your fucked up person of the week?
Well, Mac Miller. He's rest in peace. The poor guy definitely had some demons. But I really do enjoy his stuff, man. He is Mac Miller to me is a real like moment in time. I like think of like high school basically. It was like when he popped off, so I was like grade 10 or 11 and kind of got to follow his career. Like I saw his early YouTube videos, and then I just saw him like take off. So it was it was a very good artist. What's his name? Malcolm James McCormick is his full name. He's an American. He was an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and music producer. He began his career in Pittsburgh's local hip hop scene in 2007 at the age of 15.
Wow.
There's actually a lot of videos online where he's in high school, like rapping, and he's wearing like a Catholic like uniform and all that. Pretty funny. In 2010, he signed a record deal with an independent label, Rostrum Records, and released his breakthrough mixtape "Kids" in 2010 and "Best Day Ever" in 2011. His debut album, Blue Slide Park, became the first independently distributed debut album to top the U.S. Billboard 200 since 1995. Passed away at 26. Crazy. He started producing music himself under the name Larry Fisherman. And he put out, I think, like 4 or 5 albums after that. And he struggled with addiction and substance abuse, which was often referenced in his lyrics. After a relapse, he died from an accidental drug overdose of cocaine, fentanyl, and alcohol. Very sad. Very sad. He seemed to be doing so well too. That was the really sad part. He did the Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
I think he died like a couple weeks after that.
Really?
Yeah, and that's like a really good performance too. And he seems so like happy and all that. So
Yeah, and he has such an connection and effect on people that really, really love him.
yeah, he's because he's genuine. I think people who are I don't know. If someone's like really genuine, it doesn't matter what they do. I think like respect is just like you just respect the person.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like the music, the fact that they're super genuine and that's him.
Yeah.
And with like white rappers, I feel like it's kind of tricky. And I think you can be kind of cringe if you're a white rapper, but he got the respect of everyone because he was just super genuine and respected it and had his own style. And
yeah. I remember I was talking to my ex-girlfriend from years and years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one of our conversations after I was dating her for a while. She brought up Mac Miller and started crying.
Aww.
And I was like, I didn't even know you listened to him.
Aww.
She was like,
well, I also think the other thing too, why it affected a lot of people is like you listen to his lyrics and it is like a lot of talk about death. He talks about dying a lot. Talks about drugs, talks about being like depressed and stuff. So yeah, when he did die, it was sad. And then you go back to listen and you can like hear it in all the lyrics. It's a little kind of, I don't know. What's the word?
Eerie, yeah.
Eerie, yeah. So I picked a couple of happier tunes.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's a good guy. And you should watch some interviews with him. He's funny. He's a funny dude. Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
really sweet. Well, maybe I should ask Decider Jr., what are your experiences with Orville Peck and Mac Miller?
Orville Peck, none. Although I've heard the name.
Okay.
Mac Miller, I've listened to the music, and funny enough, went out on a date the day he died.
There you go.
Remember that? And,
Interesting.
Remember the date was going horribly, but then I brought up the fact that Mac Miller died, and it seemed to pick up after that, and then we dated. then we dated for 3 years. So
really,
yeah, it was a
Mac Miller, the ultimate wingman, and also learning a little bit about Decider Jr.'s dating life, which I like. 3 years, longer than I've ever dated anyone,
and it was a mess, kind of like Mac Miller's life.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Did it break up okay?
No,
it didn't end well, eh?
No.
Well, I mean,
what if you see her on the street today?
I saw her on the street,
and
she didn't want to look at me.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you go hello?
Yeah.
And did she go hi?
Yeah, exactly that.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, a bit of a red flag that the date picked up after you mentioned the death of someone.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh my God,
flag
dude!
there.
The day Robin Williams died, I got so much pussy.
Queen Elizabeth? Woo! I was up all night.
Oh yeah, thank you, Queen.
I just bit down like five bubbles.
Yeah,
Dude, stop drinking.
it's a
This
whole
is disgusting.
experience. It's a
I'm
whole
addicted
experience.
to it.
I like it. I do like
I
it.
am seriously addicted to this.
Well, let's get into songs. My first song that I'm going to choose is kind of one of his biggest songs.
Okay.
Most popular. This is from his album Pony. It's called Dead of Night. He also is a very distinct, his own sound, kind of own vibe.
The sun goes down another dreamless night.
Does it sound like Johnny Cash kind of, right?
You're right by my side.
Great voice.
You wake me up. You say it's time to ride.
To ride.
In the dead of night, strange canyon road, strange look in your eyes. You shut them as we fly.
I feel like
as we fly.
he's like the crossover for like country fans and like also
Stark hollow
art people. Yeah, so he bridges the gap there.
I think he's one of the first more mainstream artists that is indie country that kind of has created this new, maybe not new genre, but a genre that is so popular now.
You say go fast, I say hold on tight.
That's what you say to me. What? Go fast and hold on tight.
Hey, did you say that? Right before our Porter flight. do you think?
I love it. I like
Really?
that a lot. Yeah.
You don't mind it? Yeah.
I didn't mind it 'cause I'm not a big country fan. You know that about me. It's not that I dislike it. It just doesn't scratch the itch.
Yes.
But that I don't mind that. I like it.
Okay. Would you listen to it again?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I think I would.
What do you think about that? Playing that at a party
No,
and everyone's sitting around.
no. It's intense.
Yeah,
It's an intense song.
Well, I cannot wait to hear your first song.
I think we go with Brand Name.
Brand Name.
Funny thing about this song and this album, it's called Good AM. I had a breakup, and my buddy lived in Quebec, but not like Quebec City or Montreal. He lived like in like the farmland of Quebec. Gordon Burnett, actually. He was going to school there. And yeah, I was going through his breakup, and I was just like, what am I doing? I got nothing to do for the next 4 days. I'm sitting here. I'm going to go visit Gordon. And so I went and bought a bus ticket. It took 24 hours to get there.
Oh, my God.
But that album had just came out. And so when I listen to that album now, I think of just sitting on a bus for 24 hours, going to see Gordon.
24 hours straight?
Yeah. I left, I got there at 7 in the morning. And he was blown away. He's like, I can't believe you're here. Because he had a school production thing. And I went and watched it. And then we partied. And then I went home 7 in the morning the next day.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was there for a total, I think, of 12 hours or something.
Oh, Sam.
It was really fun.
Breakups make you go crazy.
They make you go crazy, but I really had fun. And I don't regret any of it. And it was really, and we still talk about it. It was a great memory.
It's a great friend thing, too. Shout out Gordo. You are my guy. You've
Yes.
always been my guy.
But this album, I think of.
Well, let's listen to Brand Name.
Brand Name.
On a bus, a bunch of old people and you.
Yeah. Guy coughing beside me. Intro,
okay.
You know?
Yeah. We in between heaven and hell. Fucking 9 to 5, I'd rather end up dead or in jail. American ninja to these obstacles, no stopping me. We on the move. Your mouth running like a prostitute's. Keep your head to yourself. I work harder than anybody you know. I'm done with tricks, don't need no money to blow. Deadly aim, self-contained, superstar, they yell the name. Blood diamonds, finna go to hell for my chain. A P fitted on my head, though. I'm too high, you can't reach me with the cell phone. No goodbyes, no hellos. You don't want this life I live. You rather had a wife and kid. Shooting dice with Jesus Christ for 20 on the midnight. To everyone who sell me drugs, don't mix it with that bullshit. I'm hoping not to join the 27 club.
That's a weird
Just want a coke dealer house with the velvet rug. Fuck the world, it's no one else but us. Wow. Everything we did, love. There ain't nothing but a brand name. Everyone but us. There ain't nothing but a brand name. Nothing but a brand name. Yeah. Ask her what she wearing, say it's nothing but a brand name. Baby.
Wow, he was young.
Yeah.
I hate when people have died that have done so much like that and they're younger than you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it's that song. He one of the first lines in it. It's something about I'm gonna either end up dead or in jail, something like that.
Yeah, we in between heaven and hell. Fuck your 9 to 5. I'd rather end up dead or in jail.
Like the first line of this album, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the verse, he says, I don't want to join the 27 club.
Crazy.
Yeah, and that's almost every song. There's a mention of that, and I forgot. I didn't choose any songs off this album, but it's called "Watching Movies with the Sound Off" or something like that. That album is crazy because he was on tons of drugs that entire thing, and it's an album I can't really listen to a lot. I like it, but it's dark. It's a very dark, sad vibe album. If you like sad stuff, you should listen to it.
Yeah,
because he was fucked up making that entire thing. And this album, Good AM, he was sober. Making
Whoa.
it, so yeah,
crazy.
You can definitely hear it in the tone.
brand name reminds me of when we went to the Gucci store in the West Edmonton Mall.
Yeah.
We were in West Edmonton Mall. Sam and I walked into the Gucci store, and I've never been followed like that before.
Yeah, it was weird. The Gucci store, and their outfits were they were dressed up like a Handmaid's Tale.
Yes.
They had these weird like
dolls.
They kind of like priests. They're
was
like
very
wearing
weird.
big gowns, and then we walked in. They just followed us around.
They did hi.
But they also didn't ask, "Can we help you with anything?"
No, they knew that we were just kind of walking around.
Yeah, it was felt very unwanted. And I also asked, I was like, is there anything handmade here? And she's like, handmade? Yeah, everything. It's Gucci.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know that was like a thing.
And then you went, oh, yeah, I know. My friend wanted to know. And then I was like, yeah.
I chickened out. I went, oh, yeah, he wanted to know.
That's so crazy.
Nervous to ask.
Yeah, recently that's been happening to me. I went to the Brick recently with Ben Stager.
Yep.
Same thing. Followed around by a guy. And we were the only ones in the Brick. Giant building, giant warehouse building, bunch of furniture. And we were like looking at desks, kind of burning time, wasting time. And I'd look 30 feet away. This old guy was like just looking at us.
So you think I'm going to steal a desk? What do you think
Yeah,
I'm
I was
doing?
like, what do you think me and this other guy, the two of us?
You'll know if I'm trying to steal a desk.
Yeah. I'm going to try to steal the desk because I'm going to ask you for help to put it in my truck.
You'll be hearing because it's dragging against the ground.
Yeah. Anyway, I love that round one. I like both of them.
Yeah, it's a
with
chill
different
song.
sounds as well.
Yeah, honey.
Like me, melancholy music, combined with your melancholy guy.
Melancholy kind of guy.
So my second song is from his newest album, and I saw the music video of this, and I thought it was very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it is called "The Curse of the Blackened Eye."
Okay.
So please, "The Curse of the Blackened Eye" by Orville Peck.
I've been hiding out, running from the curse of the blackened eye.
What do you think of this?
This place is funny.
It's deep.
Darling, I can feel it coming every time.
You should hear his regular speaking voice. It's not the same.
Sounds like a
I sat around last year,
first
wished
like
so
wedding
many
dance for
times that I would die.
couple in Alberta.
For two pirates.
Honey.
Left you all and now I can see the night.
I like this.
The Curse of the Blackened Eye.
He's nailed the
It's true,
70s country sound.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
true, it follows me around.
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
What's the song called?
Nothing
The Curse of the Blackened Eye.
I like this.
lose, wouldn't miss it anyhow. It ain't the letting go, it's more about the things that you take with.
That was great.
Kind of great.
For another like 10 seconds.
I can feel it getting closer with every kiss. You gotta beat or join on, trying to act surprised. Just flip a coin, 'cause I'm too bored to lie.
Crazy.
Curse of the Blackened Eye.
I like that a lot.
How are you doing?
Yes. But then he can kind of go up here. And then I try to say goodnight.
Who sings like that? Someone sings like that.
A lot of like country singers from the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of Elvis too.
Yeah.
Kind of remind me of Elvis a bit at the
Kind of
beginning.
Elvis-y.
Then I say,
His regular voice is just like,
What I
hey,
know.
how you doing? Welcome. Truly.
Welcome.
Well,
Who's he welcoming?
there's a video where he's in Architectural Digest and he's showing them the house, his house. That he
Oh,
lives in.
really?
And he's like, I love to garden, so basically what I want to do here He's like, I have gardeners that help, but this is my baby. That's how he talks.
And let me sing to you. This is my
literally
little life.
Let me sing what I have in my garden. Tomatoes.
I've got tomatoes and arugula.
Tomatoes, arugula, lemons, limes, and everything in between.
Basil. But the squirrels, they keep on eating it.
And I've got trees.
Trees and the maple and pine.
Where I have my hammock set.
And I take a nap.
Yeah. Very crazy. What is your second song?
My second song going to be Thoughts from a Balcony. This is off his mixtape, Machiavelli. And the funny thing with Mac Miller, this is, I like to say, his turn. When he first broke out, he was like the fun kid with like a flat brim hat. And he'd rap about smoking weed and eating pizza and all that stuff. And then he put out this mixtape, and then this is when like it started to get a little dark.
Yeah.
But I fucking love it.
Okay.
So this is Thoughts from a Balcony.
I think from Thoughts from a Balcony, all my worst thoughts maybe of all time have been on a balcony.
Sure, yeah.
On a balcony or a patio or somewhere where you're viewing something.
Yeah, totally.
Very
so
cool. So
you can
cannot wait to hear. Yeah.
I also love the beat.
Do you have like a producer that he always works with?
There's a bunch of them.
Let me get a one-way ticket. I haven't picked a destination. I'm just trying to catch a train before it has to leave the station. Packing no bags, nothing but the clothes on my back with a cognac. Let me sip it, trying to relax. Red wine up in my glass, plus filet mignon. I got an army right up under me. I'm Genghis Khan. Yeah, it's me against the world. I guess I'll take them on. I might stop and see my girl, but I ain't staying long. What if I'm gone? What the fuck you gon' think then? I told my story, put my life inside this ink pen. Said I'll make a big win. Everybody know me. Well, I made a big and everybody phony. So could you pull me? I need a cup. No, not of that liquor mixing purple stuff. I could talk my pain, but would it hurt too much? Go ahead, judge me. Hate costs money, but this love free. Dreams turn them to reality. Double cup of lean, standing on my balcony, looking at the sky, thinking it could all be mine. All we got is memories. So what the fuck is time? They just dreams. Turn them to reality. Double cup of lean, standing on my balcony, looking at the street, thinking it could all be mine. All we got is memories. So what the fuck is time? What the fuck is time?
Wow.
Asking what the fuck is time? I don't know. What the fuck is time?
What does he say? Stand on my balcony with a cup of lean? He says something like that?
Yes.
Imagine drinking lean on your balcony.
Yeah.
Double cup.
They just
looking
dreams
out.
turn them to reality. Double cup of lean, standing on my balcony,
Yeah.
looking at the street, thinking it could all be mine. All we got is memories. So what the fuck is time?
There it is.
Doesn't really understand what time is.
There
which
it is.
Hey, me too, brother.
Me too, my man. He, oh man. Yeah. He's got, it's such a crazy thing. 'Cause he had such a great run in such a short amount of time. Cause now I'm now thinking of like his last like albums, Circles. And what was the one before that? The one before that's his music's so different.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have like this era, and you have his music by the end was like very complex, and there's a lot of different stuff, and
Which you like.
he'd sing a lot by the end. Yeah. He did a song with Anderson .Paak that's really good.
Mm.
Kind of wish I brought that. It's called Dang. Oh well,
We'll listen to it
It's funky.
after the battle.
It's funky.
After the battle.
Yeah, maybe I should play a lighten up the mood a bit.
All right. Well, I will play my third song, final song.
Okay.
Where are we at, by the way?
Well, that's gonna be a little off,
111.
but that's add
Add 10 minutes.
10 minutes or so. Yeah.
Maybe even more. No,
Yeah.
probably 10.
Yeah.
All right. This is called Nothing Fades Like the Light.
Oh.
This is his final song on his debut album, Pony.
Okay.
This is kind of a slow, sad song, too. A little bit of a depressing day today.
Yes, it's terrible outside.
Yeah.
Cold, gray. You need to have those days, though.
Happy Monday, Amy German. I know you are listening on a sad Monday.
This is the drive at 5. The depressing drive at 5.
Followed by the noose.
The noose at noon.
It's handgun in the noose in the morning.
Some men only ride alone.
sacrifices himself.
Drowned in the warmth of home.
And they're like,
But nothing
wait, Jay, don't do it. Don't go back.
like the love.
I picture him on the horse, and he looks back at the people he saved.
Like
Yeah.
You're not gonna stay? He's like, I gotta go to the next town.
Well, I gotta go back.
They need me.
There's nothing for me there.
Yeah.
And then he looks at a picture of his dead wife. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Is the same in your eyes. Something tells me you know why I lie. But nothing fades like the light.
I like that. Well, you know, it's
Ooh,
sad.
nice.
But nothing fades like the light.
Oh no!
I like that idea.
What was the name? Sorry.
Nothing fades like the light. I will think it's funny also in a Western like that where he's like, there's nothing left for me there. I'm just going to go on and I'm going to do my own thing. I don't have, my wife is gone. And then he turns around and he walks into a brothel. Everyone's like, oh.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
He handles loss differently.
And then when he enters, everyone goes, hey,
you're back.
They go, oh, I thought he was like kind of a tortured stranger.
Oh,
You see lights come out.
he's the DJ.
I want two. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Your final one?
My final one is called "Best Day Ever." Bonus.
Nice.
So this is off his mixtape "Best Day Ever," but this is the remix to the song, and the original song is fun, and I don't know, it's fine, but this remix is just beautiful. It's
All
just
right.
and the music video is great. It starts off with it's a home footage of him as a little kid, like rapping.
Cute.
People check it out. If you could jump to like a minute though.
Yeah.
It's a really long intro. But if you
All
jump
right.
to like a minute or even like 55 seconds,
Okay.
we'll get into the meat of it.
Let's hit it then. Let's hit it then. Aw. Oh, it's very like sweet.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
He has sad eyes.
I never take a day off. Work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off. So high, cannot see. 8 off. Now I got these rappers all breaking up in sweat. Cause every time I get up on the mic, I come correct. And I learned it from the best. Always dressing something fresh. Looking for a little dime, big button, nice chest. Yes, they heard I used to rock guests, but now I'm rocking clothes that ain't in the stores yet. Travel back in time, I'm in a vortex, trying to make it work out, think I need more reps. Used to take a bus, now the boy board jets, cause kids got me buzzing like a fucking hornet. They say I got next, tell them that I got now. It's all Disney, boy, my family proud. Make them say L, make them say O. The hoes that tell me yes, the same ones that tell you no.
This is
Whoa, I ain't just an average Joe, way above the average
early
where
on,
my
this
life
is
is
early.
most dope. No matter where life takes me, find me with a smile. Be soon to be happy, don't be laughing like a child. I never thought life would be this sweet. It got me cheesy from cheek to cheek. And I ain't gonna wait for nothing, cause that just ain't my style. Life couldn't get better. This gon' be the best day ever. If it ain't about a dream, then it ain't about me. Go a couple full weeks without a good night's sleep.
Aw.
Yeah. Positive.
Really great.
It's like a positive
Early
song.
stuff is positive, yeah.
It is.
Very
It's
good.
Very positive.
Very talented, and everything he did was good, and I would listen to Mac Miller. No hesitation. Definitely
Yes,
something I should
good.
listen to more.
And I recommend you listen to his later stuff too. It's very different than that.
I'm into that.
It's good.
And
It's
the way you
also
describe it, honey, I'm into that.
Yeah, buddy. It's
Maybe
fun.
Maybe too into it.
It's good. It's very well done. Yes.
Very cool. Well, this is a very rare episode where we play only bangers and we like everything and
We
we're
like
positive
everything.
as hell.
Everything's good.
We had a Mr. Panties, Dr. Panties riff, and we kind of talked around. We talked about the boogers and the walls.
Yes.
Very good all around. And
yes, I do feel a little depressed now. I think it also has a lot to do with this.
I'm having
43 grams of sugar, so I think I am crashing right now.
I will say I've had an extremely weird, maybe bad week. And just those 6 songs did not help. If anything, I would say hindered.
Okay.
And put me in a place I cannot come out from, and I'm scared,
I gotta say, I was in a great mood at the beginning of this episode. I think your energy rubbed off on me.
Oh, no, the music.
I think you ruined me.
Oh, well.
You ruined me, Batman.
Add that to my list of things that I've done.
Oh, Decider Jr., save the day, sweet little pee-pee.
Yes, coming out of his cave, DJ right in our face.
DJ GR.
All right, everyone.
Are you depressed too? That sounded sad.
Yeah. Every time I don't know.
All right, everyone.
Every time he brings up a cave or like brings up my backstory, I'm reminded of how shit I am at fucking improv.
No. We're all depressed here. Come on,
we're all depressed.
Don't do it. No.
All
you
right.
do your thing.
Fine, I came out of a cave.
Thank you.
No, I ate your ass. Hey, no, Kyle, I came out of a cave and I ate your ass, right? While pinching my nipples, right? That's what you want to hear. You want the SN stuff, right?
The metaphorical cave.
Yeah, no. You imagined me with a little hat that made Kyle Patton laugh, and I had like funny green ears or some shit, right?
Yes.
There you go.
And now the listeners like it.
You're covered in hair.
Yeah, and I'm a 6'5" rat. Why is it always about height with you? Every single one of your characters, you specify.
There is a height thing.
Give us the ratings of the songs.
Fucking obsessed with the fact you're not 6.
I'm 6 out of 10. I'm an ugly motherfucker.
Why was that a cutting line?
Yeah.
For some reason that felt cutting. Sorry, you're not 6. Whoa. It did have a vibe.
My 5'9.5" to 5'10" ass is shaking.
Okay. Hit us.
Orville Peck. Kyle came with Orville Peck. First song, Dead of Night. A very, even though it's country, like you guys said, I got like very 80s shoegaze type shit. Everything about it was the 80s. And for that reason, I don't think Orville Peck as a concept will last long. It feels very art project and very just a moment in time that he's obsessed with on a personal level.
I think he's been around though for a minute.
Exactly.
Well, I think actually Decider Jr. is correct that maybe his time has passed a little bit.
Do we
to
think?
be honest. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Because his debut album, I saw so much about it, and now I don't see as much Orville Peck stuff around.
Interesting.
Yeah. So he got personally absorbed by the culture, whatever, and then. But anyways, the Dead of Night sounds like music you buy heroin too, so it's pretty cool. 6 out of 10.
All right.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
And then so Sam came with Mac Miller, Brand Name. Great production, hip hop from this period. I don't want to say it was just Kanye that inspired it, but it felt very orchestral. It was
soul samples.
Yeah. But also layered. Like
there's there's a lot going on.
Every 45 seconds of the song, it feels like it takes a different shape.
But also, it's a genre of music where it's a guy rapping, and I imagine he's also wearing a backpack.
Yes, that's his thing.
How tall is he, Kyle?
6'5".
There we go.
Mac Miller.
But Mac Miller, one of the main reasons I really don't like listening to him that much is he never sounds like he wants to rap, and I feel like I just don't.
You don't like the lazy flow.
Yeah. I would think he sounds a lot like Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah,
from
the same era. Yeah,
that wasn't he trying. Anyways, song was very good though. 8 out of 10.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
The Curse of the Blackened Eye. Beautiful voice. Really like that song. Really captured the essence of you're just alone with your thoughts. 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Nice.
Thoughts from a Balcony. Mac Miller. Production is vibrant. Yep.
Yeah.
He's once again in his feels, and he doesn't seem to really think about anybody but himself. 6 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. We're tied right now.
We're tied.
Yeah.
Man.
Sid doesn't really think about anyone but himself.
6 out of 10.
Fair enough. Fair.
Well,
enough.
Ariana loved him.
Yep.
Barely.
She has her line in her song. Thank you next.
After he
what
died.
did she say? Mac, I always love you.
Malcolm, you were an angel or something like that.
Angel.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to say that after he died.
Yeah.
Well, he's an angel. Yes. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I'm not a bad person. Stop looking at me like I'm a bad person.
No,
Fuck
you're
off,
not.
yo, both of you.
I shouldn't say anything.
No, I think you're right.
What?
Ariana, most beautiful woman in the whole world, I have to say.
Not my type.
Really?
She's really made up like this whole pedophile craze that's going on. It's because of her.
What craze? What are you talking about? Craze.
Craze.
Talk about like it's Beyblades.
Everyone's buying the new Nikes, and everyone's touching kids nowadays.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Well, dude, it's why there are these guys who want to have sex with like young girls because she looks really young.
Well,
and she's been doing this young girl thing for a long time.
Decider Jr., I do not want to burst your bubble, but people have been pedophiles
she didn't start this.
But on the mainstream level, it's like, come on.
Well, I see what you mean.
I don't know. From girls, maybe it's whatever. From my social circles, whatever. Who cares?
Socials. All right.
Okay.
We are tied.
I'm actually. I don't like how you guys painted me as a.
What are you talking about?
Like constantly being portrayed as.
What are you talking about?
Song, our final round.
Jesus Christ! Somebody
After
listening
the
to
battle.
this knows what I mean.
After the battle.
Okay, Kyle. Final song from. Nothing fades like the light.
Yes.
First few lines, he mentioned something about riding. Obsessed with
Yes.
that idea of whatever. He's from South Africa. Okay. He's got the persona down pat though, and
Yes.
the persona is a guy trying to get his kids from that cow of an ex-wife he has. 5 out of 10.
Damn. Okay, but he's gay. Ex-husband, more like it.
Ex-husband, maybe.
Gets
Yes.
the heterosexual quite well. He understands.
He does, take over that role.
I think it's a bit of a comment on that, maybe.
Yes,
Yeah,
very true.
interesting. Okay.
So Kyle, you're at 19. Finished with 19.
19.
Best day ever bonus. This song's very good. This xylophone sounds like kid instruments, which gives the song a feeling of a guy who has loved hip hop since he was a kid, and he's made a career out of it, which is kind of awesome. And the song captures that. 8 out of 10.
Nice.
Winner, Sam.
22.
Chicken dinner.
And I think Mac Miller deserves the win.
Yeah.
I think
You're like,
he
Ariana,
deserves
you're
it
just saying that
better.
because he died.
Yeah. Yes.
Bro, you're actually like...
What is happening?
Decider Jr.
What is happening?
We'll talk about it after the battle. Everyone,
After the battle.
because that is crazy. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yes.
Sam, congratulations on your win. Decider
I
Jr.,
love it.
as unbiased and fair as always.
Yes.
If you want to see Sam or Sam, you can go to my Instagram at Kyle Patton. He's about every second post I post, for God's sake. As well as come to 5 for 5 every Tuesday in Toronto. And Sam and I are going to Winnipeg soon. We'll be at the basement.
Oh, can I plug my show that I'm doing? Sorry.
Do it, buddy.
I have a show at Winona, March 31st, 8 p.m. Please come.
That's fun as hell.
And you have, I assume, booked Sam and I, your two closest
You guys are
friends.
literally, you guys will get on it. Don't worry. I
Okay.
promise.
Okay, this is good to know.
Okay.
And follow me at Sam Burns for shows and updates and all that stuff and funny little videos. Okay, we love you. And check out our after the battle on our Patreon if you want to know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, we're going to break into what Decider Jr. means by what he said right before we cut him off.
Yes, all right. Bye.
Bye.
Guys.